Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Planet Crafter, the 2.0 update. Don't forget, if you like this video, click that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, couple things I want to do here. Let's go upstairs first. I want to get our second... Where is it? Right here. I want to get our second Tier 2 biodome up here. I've already picked up the stuff for it. So all we need to do is put it on. There we go. So now we've got two of these helping us out. And two of them that are a wonderful source of stuff. And things. No things. Things are not allowed. Now, another thing. Between episodes, I went around, gathered up a bunch of resources, and I looked around for just the regular old boxes anywhere I could think of to go. In fact, although I think I forgot to go and clear out the area with I don't remember what it's called. The area by the zeolite cave over that direction. And I was thinking, oh, that's great. I'll find some fuses so we can, if I'm lucky, so we can put some fuses in. And then came back and found that I already had fuses. So we can actually make these things. That's going to take 10 explosive powder. Not sure I can do that. How much do these things take power-wise? 50. So 5 of them would be 250 power. We have it. Let's see if we can get some out. First things first, do I have any explosive powder? Silk explosive powder? No. Okay, so let's do this then. 5 of these. We'll get 10 of these. Oh, and I need 10 of them altogether, don't I? Well, so much for our sulfur. Well, we have a sulfur miner, so that's not a huge problem. Okay. Okay, now we're going to need 5 uranium rods, which we do not have. Well, shoot. How many uranium rods can I make here? And what does that leave me with? Not much. I think we better leave that. I don't know how I ended up with an extra one of those. So, looks like we'll only be able to do 2. So let's go ahead and put the extra explosive powder back. And let's see, which would I prefer? Pressure, heat, or oxygen? See, pressure, we're working on our tier 2 extractor. We've got a long ways to go on it, though. Very long ways. Heat, that would be our fusion reactor, also very useful. And oxygen, it's going to be the tier 2 tree spreader, which we don't even have the tier 1 yet. All right, let's do 1 heat and 1 pressure. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of these. Yes, that's right. And then I need 2 cobalt. Okay. Let's get the pressure first, since that's right here. If I can come up with a super alloy to make some more of these, that would be great. Okay, we'll put this right here. Alright, and we'll put this one right here. And yes, I know, I forgot. I only got 2 explosive powder when I needed 3, but I ran back to the base and fixed that. This stuff here I want to grab. Grab another aluminum. Actually, I don't need any aluminum at the moment. Alright. We do at least have some more iridium here if I need it. I don't think we have not been to the uranium caves yet, so at least we have those to sort of look out for. That looked really weird. Looked like a bunch of bubbles floating in the air there. Okay, now we've got that done. How's it affected things here? Oh yeah, pressure and heat are really going up fast. That's awesome. All right, next, we got access to our gas collector, and I'm seeing zeolite laying around. In fact, I've already found one, but that was in a box. But yeah, the stuff that has zeolite in it is starting to pop up out of the ground. And I was also thinking we should make a trip over to the zeolite area and pick up some zeolite there. Or really, rather than the gas, I would really rather have that thing, whatever, you know, with things and stuff. I'd rather have it speed boosted and get the oxygen module than get a gas collector, but I think we need the gas collector, so. Alright, I wonder where else I can find these now. They're sort of all over. The only ones I really have sort of memorized where they are the ones in this area. Okay, so I was going around collecting all the zeolite I could find in the relatively immediate area, and then I noticed this. This is definitely really different. I like it. I also like the lighting's not that awful red here. It's a little like foggy over here, but other than that, it looks more or less normal. And then take a look at the aluminum area. That is a huge change. Look at all the stuff growing on these rocks. That looks like corals or something there. I think they may have used the very same objects as coral under the lake. Get trees growing out of the rocks and all sorts of stuff over here. I know we're in the plants phase. I just don't know. I don't know how far we are, or we're heading to the plants phase, I should say. Oxygen level low. Oh, that's not good. I meant to stop back there in the aluminum area and pick up some oxygen. Will we make it in the door? Let's go for the closest door if I can. Oh, let's go for this one. And we make it. Eyes are growing, our vision's growing dark, and we're inside. Woohoo! That was about as close as I want to get. Okay, everything is put away, so let's go ahead, there we go, and get everything we need for our gas extractor. And I think let's just put it out here for now. We'll have a better place for it later, but for right now, this is nice and handy, close to the boxes where we store the stuff. Okay, so that is now going. Now, let's look at a speed upgrade and the oxygen. So oxygen is 2 oxygen, 4 zeolite. Speed, a rocket and 2 zeolite. Okay. What do I need back here? Four zeolite. No, it was 2 zeolite, wasn't it? The oxygen was that. What was the rocket? The rocket's the other thing we need. And I don't have a rocket. All right. Can I make a rocket? One of these. One of these. There. I think we have enough for the speed boost and the oxygen mod now. We probably also need to upgrade the thing that lets us... there we go. At least now we have oxygen in that. That is going to help us with our exploring a lot. There. Okay, that fills this up. I need to upgrade this. Could I upgrade the speed again? Yeah, that's just explosive powder. I got tons of that. I can make another rocket. Do we have another... I can get rid of that. Do we have another 2 of these that we can use? I think so. Let's grab that. Grab these. Grab one of these. Oops. Okay. So I think I just need an explosive powder. We'll make a second tier 1 speed increase. And oops, I got to get the tier 1 increase out of here. There. Now we've got tier 2 speed. Excellent. Now we're going to be able to zip around and we have air to breathe while we're doing it. Okay. So what is next? We got the optimizers out. 2 of them at least. We got our gas extractor running. We already have a methane. And that is something we're going to need. Oh, the methane box is not built yet. Okay. I just spelled that completely wrong. I think. There. Put that in there for now. All right, let's check these. Tier 3 jetpack I like. And the deconstruction microchip. Okay. Tier 3 jetpack. Yeah, we can do that. Those. I suppose it's a good thing I made all of those extras that. What was the other thing I needed? Osmium. Which we're doing pretty good on right now. Since I've emptied out 2 of the osmium caves. Okay, so we're faster on that now. How are we doing here? We got this for making trees. We got the seed spreader. I forgot about that. How is this going? It's 364. We're getting there. We're less than 20 millipascals away. So that will be extra good, because then we'll be able to get all these rare resources by putting miners down. How am I on power here? 1,000. How far are we from this? Only halfway there. Okay, so at least we know now what we need to work on. With the fusion reactor coming up, it's still a ways off, but it coming up, I don't have enough quartz, pulsar quartz to make any fusion anything. So let's go over around here. Let's go over to the to that zeolite area, because there's usually some, not a lot, but there's some zeolite and pulsar quartz on the ground over there. So we can go ahead and get that. That'll give us a little bit more zeolite for doing stuff. It'll also give us some more quartz. Maybe we can get a reactor up, which will help cover the power needs for new equipment. All right. Let's get up here. I see a pulsar quartz already. There we go. There's our tier 2 mine. Excellent. Hop in. Okay. Well, there's another pulsar quartz and a zeolite and another pulsar quartz. That was a great job parking there. Yeah, I noticed that, Crawler. I was a little bit too intent on the pulsar quartz to worry about how I was parking it. Oh, dude, that was a raindrop? Yeah, it is raining. How about that? There's another zeolite. Is that a zeolite in the grass? It is. Okay, I'm just going to sweep back and forth through here and get all the zeolite and pulsar quartz I can find. Okay, I searched down around there as long as I could until I started running out of water, or thirst, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so we got a good amount of stuff, including, surprisingly, a lot of pulsar quartz. Look at all the pulsar quartz I got. Yeah, looks like I've got about the same amount of zeolite. So, yeah, we're going to be able to do a little bit with all of that. Not sure what we still need that for. The pulsar quartz would be great, though, just as soon as we get the... Sorry, trying to do this and think. Just as soon as we get access to the generator, the fusion generator. All right, let's gather up what we need for a tier 2 miner now. So let's see, let's try to do 2. So we'll take 4 of these. Oh, I don't have any of those. I'll have to make them. Oh. That is a big dent. No, wait, I've got more. I've got way more aluminum than I need. As you can see, I'm storing it all over the place now. All right, 2 of those. And then we're going to need 6 osmium. There. Wait, let's go this way. All right, so I think I want one in the super alloy cave. I think that's really the prime one I want at the moment. So we still have osmium we haven't picked up yet, so we can do without that. I don't think we're going to need a lot more zeolite, and I did collect a fair amount, so we can hold off on that. We could probably use some more uranium. And I know we're going to need silicon soon, so that we can make all the silicon-related stuff. Okay. This certainly looks different here. Don't know why I just heard a boom. Why'd you put both of those miners in here? It is certainly a tempting thought, Growler. Do not want to set that up so I can't get in here, though. Okay. So we got these. We can empty these. Thank you. We can empty these with the rover, using the rover's cargo. So that can handle both of those. Let's see what I can find in here. What kind of storm are we getting hit with? Looks like it's probably a regular one. I can't even see. Well, there we go. Yeah, that looks like a regular one. What was that thumping I was just hearing? Seems to be no reason for thumping around here. I should probably upgrade the miner in the sulfur area to a tier 2 as well. And I need to remember to empty it more often. But for now, we've got some super alloy. That was our big hang up, is we just did not have enough super alloy to get things done, like building rockets and things like that. So that is definitely a big plus. I think we can hold off on other things for now. I don't think I put anything in here this time. No, it's all in my inventory. Okay, let's actually, first thing, I want to move these. I'm going to change the way I'm doing this. Let's put the unlock screen right here. And the power screen right here. I will line up as that. It's okay. And then let's get the mail screen. That, and no, an iron, and whatever it's called. It's right here. I'll put it right here. Actually, no. Let's put it over here. That looks pretty good. And the map we can do, but I don't think I have stuff up for that yet. Oh, that's right. We need to upgrade this too. And we did need a zeolite for that. Okay, so compass, 2 aluminum, magnesium, silicon. Let's get another silicon and an iron. And what was that? Didn't I say aluminum in there? Two aluminum. Figures. All right, now compass, and then we can go ahead and put our map screen here. Wrong one. There we go. How's that look? Pretty good. And last but not least, we have access to this screen now too, which requires yet another compass. Silicon, magnesium, osmium, two aluminum, and another silicon. There we go. Oh, we got our tree spreader. Excellent. And this is going to allow us to see what we've put up, which is great because I don't remember what we've put up already. All right, so we have 2 heat rockets up, 3 pressure rockets up, and 2 plant rockets up. Okay, that's good to know. We could get an oxygen rocket up and probably like mapping rockets, stuff like that. Oh, tree spreader. Let's get this going. Do I have the power to do this? Is the question. 498. This takes 117. Holy cow, that's a lot of power. All right. Oops. I'd already put that up. Okay, this. One of these. One of these. And a plastic. All right. So this bad boy is going to go right here. Just need to center it. There we go. Now we can go ahead and get some tree stuff going. Actually, I have a tree seed that I found in a box. So what will it take to make this? I think we have pretty much all of it. This, and tree bark, and a plastic, and a super alloy. Then all we need is one of those things. There we go. Whoops. And then we'll come over here, down to this last one, miscellaneous, and here's the tree we already have. So I think where we should put our trees this time, at least for now, is right over here, across from our current base. Well, our permanent base. Okay. So we got 1 tree grower out. That should help us out quite a bit. Let's see about getting some more trees going. That. And tree bark. And then is it fertilizer? I don't know. I'll find out. My memory is not really helping me out here. No, it's mutagen. We need mutagen, not fertilizer. Should have realized that. Do we have any mutagen? No. Can we make mutagen? Well, yes, it appears we can. I think this is going to be sulfur and methane. Okay. Actually, let's just leave that there and get some out of here. Yeah, there we go. No. There we go. Still almost forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Is this a super alloy storm? Because that's certainly what it sounds like. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I am going to wait for this and then go out and collect super alloy. Let's tuck this stuff in a box. Yeah, while we're waiting for our new trees to be done, let's go ahead and get there. Let's go ahead and get a map rocket up and get our there we go. get our antenna up for the radio. Do I have a rocket? I have 2 rockets. Excellent. As you can see, I got a fair amount of super alloy out of that. So with this, our mapping screen will actually work. So that'll be great. We could put up map information rocket, but I'm not going to right now. The other thing we need to do is get this up so our communications array works. Let's grab that. I said grab that. We need a titanium. We need an iron. We need a silicon. And let's just go on up there. Where do we want to put this? I think right here in the center would be good. How is that? I got that pretty well centered. Excellent. Now let's see if this is ready to swap out yet. Not quite, thank goodness. I've been doing stuff this whole time, waiting for that, and it's still going. It's so slow compared to this, which is now not this, the incubator. Compared to the incubator, which is now zippity fast, this thing is still really, really slow. Okay, last thing for today. I think I see I'm going to need 3 of those, so let's see. And then, okay, that'll get us 3 of these guys. Then we need 3 super alloy, which I just went past. 3 bark. 3 bite, or plastic. Very funny. Yes, I am very funny. You're right, Growler. Thank you for noticing. Oh, and we're out of water again. Always thirsty. Yeah, I should be pulling these out to do them right now, but I don't really have the time for it. Let's go over and place these over here. Okay. Place one like right here. One right here. One right here. Well, that's it. Just those 3. So let's put 1 in here. And 1 in here. And this one, Itera. What are these trees? Soleus. Okay, so yeah, these are all different ones, unless this last one I'm doing is another Itera. I wasn't sure which one that particular seed was. While we're waiting on that, there's a couple other things I'd like to do. One, let's go ahead and do... Actually, you know what? Let's work on this out here just a little bit. I know we don't have a lot of time left today, but it'll be helpful to have this in place. Come on. There we go. Okay, that looks good. And then here, we'll grab these. That. That's good. Actually, I did that wrong, didn't I? Don't want this like that. I want that like that. 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 Like that. And then we come back and place these here. And I'm out of iron. Okay. That should be plenty. And let's grab some of this too. And then we can finish this up. Go. Go. One more over here too. There. And now I just need to put railings on. And then just a couple here. That should work. And like that. Those look good. Then stairs down into the water. And now we can go ahead and put our lake water collector right here. And we'll have that. I might want a railing there too. We'll see. Oops. Did I already have that highlighted? Could be. I'm extremely forgetful. In case I forgot to say that. That was just so funny. Growler can't stop laughing. Yeah, don't get too cheeky with me, Growler. Alright. So this is done. Or will be in a second here. That gives us a lot more water to work with. How are we doing on the power? 223. Yeah, we're not putting out much more in the way of anything that requires power. Now, is this one in Itera as well? No, it's Linfolia. Okay, cool. So we got 4 different trees here. Before we go, let's put an optimizer there with our oxygen. Here. It's a good thing I made all of those. We have been going through them like crazy. That. Oh, I don't need 2 of those. I've already got a bunch of those. There we go. And get our fuse, one of our oxygen fuses. And we'll put these guys on the oxygen fuses. And hopefully that will significantly speed up our terraforming over here. Okay. It works. All right, guys. I guess that's going to be it for today. We can get the map information rocket up. I might do that off camera. We've got access to it. There's nothing preventing us from doing this right now. We could also get up some seed spreader rockets. Another thing I might just do between episodes, just to speed up our oxygen production. It's probably pretty well sped up right now since I put the new stuff on there. It's not going as fast as the others, but it's going pretty good. All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.